Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there has been a problem at the fire pit. It seems while recording Phantasy Star 4, I lost about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. So I'm going to put that game on the back burner till I feel like I don't know, till I feel like taking it up again. I put so much work into it, and then something happened, and I just lost the videos. They either got erased by mistake, or I just didn't even record them. So I'm going to put that on hold, and I'd come across goodoldgames.com, G-O-G, GOG, G-O-G, whatever you want to call it, and I saw something for 20 bucks. No, I think those things was more like $9. A very old game series, very old point-and-click adventure series that I grew up playing. Now, none of you are probably ever going to know this game, ever. Because I asked people around, they're like, what is that game? What does it do? Who's it by? Are they still in business? The answer to that, I'll show you in just a second, but I wanted to let you know how old this game is. And it'll date me. This game that you're seeing on the screen right now was put on a floppy disk. Now, for those of you who do not know what a floppy disk is, it is a little square disk that you actually had put into your system to record, to program files, or not program files, but to save files, to play files, those kind of things. We haven't used those in about, I want to say, 15 years. So it just shows you how old I am. But I'm going to play this. Like I said, it's off goodoldgames.com if you want to try your hand at it. But this is the game that actually started the let's take your character to the sequel. Multiple games use it nowadays. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Xenosaga, all of them. You take your one save files, all the memory that you did, all the choices that you did, and take them over to the next game. Now, I'm hoping this is the full print because there was something in the fourth installment that I just love. But I'm going to go through one of these one at a time. And the second one, when I downloaded it, it is still the DOS version. So I might still have the fan remake of it in the 3D version like this one. So if you want to see more, if you want to know more about it, please give me in the comments. I'm not going to spend too much on this, but I'm just going to read this bit of information at the beginning here. The software you are now using was produced through the efforts of many people, designers, artists, programmers, musicians, and lots of other hardworking folks. If you make copies of the software for any reason other than to make a personal backup, you are not breaking the law. But you're not only breaking the law, but you are raising the cost of the software for all of those legitimate users. Please do not make illegal copies of this game. This is something that they had to put on every one of the games and every program ever back in the day. This is just a small disclaimer. You don't have to worry about it. And personally, this version I bought on goodoldgames.com. Oh, by the way, you will need the information contained in the printed documentation to successfully complete this game. In other words, it's not just a law, it's a good idea. This game is made by Sierra, a game that has not been in business until recently, where it actually got bought by Activision. So who knows, maybe we'll see a revamp of this game. But this was a pioneer of its time. Okay, introduction, starting, all this fun stuff. I'm going to start a new hero because I don't have anything here. Okay, I can choose between a fighter, a mage, or a thief. Personally, I like the fighter. Now, as like most games, there is the setup here. Oh god, and I just noticed I have a little bit of a thing down here, but that just says magic points. I'm not going to be using magic points, so it's not going to be a big problem for me. Okay, my name. Hidden. Flame. Flame. No. Capital F, L-A-M-E. There we go. Let's see. Strength. I'm going to put up to 40. Weapon use is going to be up to 40 also. Dodge is going to be up to 25. And that's all the points I have. In other games I can actually lower the stats. But because I'm being a warrior, I'm going to need my weapons. And yes, it does have a point counter at the top. It seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you is two people. This one standing is a large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. Or, the seated one is smoking a pipe, and he looks like he might be the sheriff. The man with the pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You are lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the paths again. It has gotten pretty dangerous outside the town, I understand. Mainly monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we are certainly could use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz Ministerson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck on your quest. Okay, so there's always something you gotta do in here, and you have to hit this speed up. I like the music. So, this actually increases the difficulty, depending on how detailed you want it to be. Okay, I can talk to him about the mountain. You should know you came down from there. He's a smart ass. This is a town named after the barons of Spielberg. It used to be a lively place, therefore... it used to be a lively place to be before the brigands came and drove all the business away. You can find a place to stay at the inn next door. You can learn about the jobs available at the guild hall down the street. If you are interested in magic, you should visit the magic shop. There are also plenty to do around here in Spielberg. The Baron. Let's talk about the Baron. Baron Stafton keeps mostly to himself at the castle upon north of here. We haven't seen him here in town for years. About magic. Just walk to the inn in the small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you know. He will let you in if you have some abilities in that area. She's a strange one, all right. Go and talk to the innkeeper. He will help you there. The guild hall is at the southwest corner of town. If you are looking for work, there's a good place to go. Mumble, mumble, overworked, mumble, underpaid, mumble, mumble, no control of my life. Okay, let's go. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of got opened here. It is tap, tap, tap. You enter the guild's hall. The Adventurers Guild reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moose head and the overstuffed monsters, Saurus Troll, Griffin Dragon, Cheetar, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see the registration book on the table and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated at the window must be the guildmaster. He is snoring. Okay, let's go sign the guest book. You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with flourish. Okay, let's check the guild boards. Reward for returning the lost ring acquired the healers. Okay. The poster seems rather dusty and faded. The picture is a small child with braids. Rewarded for 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. Reward for 30 gilman coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description: short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. Has a habit of laughing continuously. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Wanted, brigand leader. Description: unknown appearance. Wears a cloak. Must provide proof of the leader's identity. Reward of the 60 gold coins and the title of the hero of the realm. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Notice: spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions. Inquire at the healers. The poster seems to have been here a while, and it's a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. Reward of 50 gold coins for information leading to the return of Baronet Bernard von Spielberg. Inquire at the gates. Okay. Yo, wake up. I was so busy I didn't even notice you came in. Welcome, welcome. It's seldom that we have new adventurers here. Most people think this valley is cursed. Then she turned around and I was staring at the biggest... Oh, it's you, my friend. What's your name? I am Wolfgang Arbiter, the guildmaster of this hall. I'm supposed to keep track of all the adventurers and make sure they sign their names in the log. There was a time when I would go out and rescue foolhardy adventurers who got themselves in too much trouble. But I don't get out too much now. The one Baron was losing his son and daughter, Baba Yaga, all the monsters, and now the brigands. This has been one thing after another. Baron von Spielberg was once a brave protector of our valley. He used to adventure when I was younger. No brigand or monster would dare show his face here if the Baron had not angered Baba Yaga. Now it is said that he goes nowhere and sees no one. Now there was a hero, and worthy of a name, Bernard von Spielberg. He rode off to hunt one morning 5 years ago, and his horse returned with a large claw marks on it. No sign of Bernard's body was ever found. Elsa was a beautiful 8-year-old child with blonde hair and sky blue eyes. She was her father, the Baron's joy. 10 years ago, she was carried off by something which flew over the wall and away with her. The search for her lasted many years, but at last everyone gave up except the Baron's jester Yorick. Who the fuck is Yorick? Yorick was a funny little man, but brave. He swore he would spend his life searching for the Baron's Elsa. She is in the center of our problems. I think Baba Yaga is a powerful ogre. Baron von Spielberg tried to force her to leave the valley, but she cursed him. Now the Baron's lost everything but his land, and I don't know how long he will keep that. What our valley needs is a hero. Everybody's telling me that. A real hero is someone who didn't start out strong or powerful, but uses his courage and brains and skills to become the best he can be. There is a reward for anyone who can stop the brigands and by capturing or killing the leaders of the brigands. You should read the bulletin board for more information. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. Let's go in there and see what she has for me. Hey, Mr. Bat. I am Zara. My companion is Domino. The items in this shop were designed for those who are skilled in the use of magic. Okay. Can I buy something from you? Huh. I don't have magic spells. So, later. I am not something you need. I am Hilde, daughter of Henrik, preferred in, whatever that's for the name, the farmer. You can smell apples as you approach the corner. Welcome to Spielberg. Ah! They have thrice robbed my father for his money, and they have tried to steal our food during this winter. This is because our farm is outside of town. The brigands would not dare try that in town. The sheriff would stop them fast. I'm going in the general store. This looks like the dry goods store, but it smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Beyond the counter and on the shelves, a variety of items are for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads a book. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you came in. You look like an adventurer. We don't see many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it to town. I do try to stock up on some things adventurers can use. Actually, I would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see? My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you had done any adventuring at all. Okay, let's see what you got. How many coins do I have? You have 4 gold pieces and 10 silvers. Okay. Meh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You carefully place 10 of the best apples for the barrel and pay Hilde a silver piece. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deep than just a cold. You really are on your own now in a very dangerous place. Okay. Sorry, Birdie. See how good my aim is. Come on. My aim is terrible. You are carrying so much that you can hardly move. You better drop something soon. Oh yeah, just so you know. Oops. Ah! That's what I want. I'm actually getting points for this. Like throwing is at 20 at the moment. You're no longer overwhelmed. That's a load off your mind. Oh, come on. C24. I just got to do this a couple times until I can get what's up there. Can I climb it? It takes a lot of practice to climb a tree. I want to get that bush or that thing up there. You don't want a climbing skill. Come on, guys. Oh, I'm not getting any climbing experience, so... There we go. You see a glimmering object in the remains of the nest. You pick up a shiny gold ring. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." The fragrance of herbs mingles with the rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's home. Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? Can I sell you a healing potions, if you like? I also buy spelling components if you are interested in gathering some for me. And don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. Okay. Got a ring for you. Oh, thanks for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 golden coins, or 6 golds, and 2 healing potions for your reward. You put the ring away. You put your ward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. Okay, guys, it's been 22 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this quicker. So this is just the first video. I hope you all like it. I do apologize again with the whole Phantasy Star. I will try to figure out where all the videos went, and if I can't find it, I will pick it up some other time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you guys stay safe out there.